A forest and discover level 4 wonders of the past. Introduction. What is a wonder is something amazing. When we see it, we ask, how is it possible? Nature makes many wonders. People make wonders too. What is the wonder of the past? It's something amazing that people made a long time ago. What are the wonders of the past? Where are they? What wonders are there in your country? Discover. Now read and discover more about some wonders of the past. Chapter 1. Stonehenge. The Stonehenge stone circle are in England. People transported the first stones to this place about 5,000 years ago. We don't know a lot about Stonehenge. Who built it? How did they build it? Why did they build it? Is a mystery. People built Stonehenge with blue stone and saren's. There was about 80 blue stones. They came from mountains 250 kilometers away. They are very heavy and some weigh about 4 metric ton. The biggest Shashan stone was about 545 metric tons. That's like 10 elephants. The Shashan stones are very big, are even bigger and heavier. About 4,000 years ago, people transported them from 30 kilometers away. How did people use Stonehenge? Maybe they used it as a cemetery or a place for studying the sun and the stars. Maybe it was also a temple. It's still a special place for some people today. Even every year on June 21st, lots of people go on Stonehenge to celebrate the longest day of the year. Tutankhamun treasures. Tutankhamun was a king in Europe more than 3,000 years ago. He died when he was only 19 years old. When he died, people put a gold mask over his face. They put his body a gold mask over his face. They put his body in a coffin made of gold. Then they put the coffin into two bigger coffins. They put all three coffins in a tomb with food and many treasures. The Egyptians thought that the king needed these things after he died. Tutankhamun's tomb was in the valleys of the king. No one discovered it for a long time. Long time. Then a British archaeologist called Howard Carter discovered it in 1922. When he broke through the door, he was amazed. There was gold statues, both jewelry, toys, masks, and even a gold bed. There was about 3 1,500 treasure for 10 years. Carter took the treasure from the tomb and wrote about them. Tungtank became one of the most famous kings in the world. Today, many of his wonderful treasures are in Egyptian museum in Cairo in Egypt. Chapter 3: The Great War of China. About 240 years ago, there was many small countries in China. There was often wars. People didn't want enemies in their country, so they built big walls to keep them out. For more than 2,000 years, people built walls, destroyed walls, and built new walls. The Great War of China is really many walls. Together, they are about 7,000 kilometers long. The walls are about 7 meters high. There are also many taller towers. Prisoners, soldiers, and other people built the wall. They transported the stones and built by hand and bricks by hand. This work was hard and dangerous. About 3 million people died building the wall. Later, more than 1 million soldiers guarded the wall. But it was hard to stop the enemies. People also used the wall as a road. Today, tourists like to walk along the wall. Discovered for many years, people thought that you could see the Great Wall of China from the moon, but this is not true. The Colosseum, where the ancient Romans go for fun. They went to the Colosseum in Romans. They watched fights in this big and beautiful stadium. The fight was with gladiators and wild animals like lions, crocodiles, rhinos, and even elephants. The Colosseum wasn't fun for everyone. About 500,000 people and 1 million wild animals died there. About 2,000 years 2,000 years ago, Rome was a very important city. The Colosseum was the most fantastic building in the city. It was big enough for more than 50,000 people. The Colosseum has many arches. There was about 80 big arches to let people in and out. There was also a cloth roof to protect people from sun and rain. Later, 2 earthquakes destroyed some of the Colosseum. When people took stone from the Colosseum to build many other buildings in Rome. So the building that we can see today give only an idea of how beautiful it was in the past. Thousands of tourists visit the Colosseum every year. There are museums, music concerts here too. Chapter 9: Petra. About 2,000 years ago, people in Middle East brought and sold clothes and pieces in many countries. They often traveled across land in the large group called caravans. They used camels to transport people and things. At different times, people from different places live in Petra. They make wonderful temples a theater, a palace and tomb in the Pink Cliff. Later, earthquakes destroyed a lot of Petra. Today, many tourists visit this amazing place. People also make movies here. For example, Indian Farms and the Last Crusade.